Hello everybody and welcome to opening day of the 2017 season for the Colorado Rockies. I'm your host JCDallas and today we have an exciting matchup at Miller Park up against the Milwaukee Brewers. Before we get started, let's take a quick look at our starting lineups. For the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon leads off in center field, DJ LeMahieu hitting second, playing second base, Nolan Arenado batting third and playing third base, Carlos Gonzalez hitting cleanup and playing right field, Ian Desmond, the first baseman, batting fifth, David Dahl, the left fielder, batting 6th. Trevor Story, playing shortstop, batting 7th. Ryan Hanigan, the catcher, batting 8th. And the pitcher for the Rockies is Jon Gray today, batting 9th. For the Brewers, Jonathan Villar leads off and plays second base. Keon Broxton in center field, batting 2nd. Ryan Braun, the left fielder, batting 3rd. Eric Thames, the first baseman, batting 4th. Travis Shaw, batting 5th, playing third base. Domingo Santana, the right fielder, batting 6th. Manny Pena, the catcher, batting 7th. Orlando Arcia, the shortstop, batting 8th. And the pitcher for the Brewers is Junior Guerrera. And speaking of Junior Guerrera, it appears as if he is ready to take the mound to start warming up for the 2017 opening day start. And we are about ready to get started with opening day as well. And in steps Rockies center fielder Charlie Blackmon to start off the 2017 season, and baseball is finally underway here at Miller Park. And here comes the first pitch of the 2017 season from Junior Guerrera, the windup, and the pitch is swung on by Charlie Blackmon and dribbled right back to Guerrera, who will fire to first baseman Eric Thames to record the first out of the season. DJ LeMahieu will step in, and on a 1-2 count, here comes the pitch from Junior Guerrera. It is swung on and grounded right back to shortstop Orlando Arcia, who will fire over to Eric Thames to record the second out of the game. Stepping up for the Colorado Rockies is Nolan Arenado, who had 41 home runs last season and batted about .294 on the year. But Junior Guerrera is getting set for his first pitch to Arenado. Here comes the windup, and the pitch will be swung on and missed by Nolan Arenado for strike one. Arenado chased the pitch high and inside right there. Guerrera with the windup, getting ready for the second pitch to Nolan Arenado, who chases the pitch low and away for strike number 2. Arenado just needs to be more patient. I think he's a little bit antsy because it's opening day and it's his first at-bat of the season. But Guerrera will fire in the third pitch of the at-bat, swung on a miss, strike 3. He retires aside. Leading off for the Milwaukee Brewers is second baseman Jonathan Villar, who last season had 62 stolen bases, 19 home runs, and batted .285 on the year. And here comes the first pitch of the season for Jon Gray, the windup, and the pitch will be bunted by Jonathan Villar, but it goes right behind the catcher Ryan Hanigan, foul ball, strike number 1. Jon Gray getting set for his second pitch of the season. Here's the windup. The pitch is swung on and fouled off by Jonathan Villar, strike 2. 2 pitches into the at-bat here against Jonathan Villar. The third pitch of the at-bat will be swung on and missed for strike 3. 1 out in the inning to start off the season for the Rockies. Stepping up now for the Milwaukee Brewers is Keon Broxton, the center fielder. First pitch of the at-bat is strike number 1 from Jon Gray. Keon Broxton was taking all the way there. Jon Gray getting set for the second pitch of the at-bat, which is a curveball a bit outside for ball number 1. And on a 1-1 count to Keon Broxton, Jon Gray will throw his third pitch of the at-bat to Broxton, which will be swung on and missed for strike number 2, a slider low in the zone as Broxton swung on and missed the pitch. Jon Gray eyeing up his fourth pitch of the at-bat to Keon Broxton, which is swung on and missed, strike 3. It's 2 strikeouts on the year for Jon Gray already, as Ryan Braun steps to the plate as the third batter of the inning. Gray will throw the pitch. Here comes the windup, and Braun will line it right back to shortstop Trevor Story, who is there to make the play and record the out. Due up is Carlos Gonzalez, Ian Desmond, and David Dahl for the Rockies. Carlos Gonzalez steps up to the plate in the second inning with a 1-2 count. Here comes the third pitch of the at-bat for Junior Guerrera. Gonzalez will swing and miss for strike 3, as that is the first out of the inning for the Rockies. The pitch from Guerrero to Ian Desmond on an 0-2 count, swung on and missed for strike 3. Desmond chased the pitch outside. David Dahl, the left fielder, will step in for the Rockies. Dahl swings, it's a pop fly to left field, but Ryan Braun is able to chase it down and make the play to retire the side for the Rockies. Due up for the Brewers is Eric Thames, Travis Shaw, and Domingo Santana. Here comes the 1-1 pitch from Jon Gray to Eric Thames. The ball is swung on and driven deep to left field. Chasing back is David Dahl, who is close to the warning track but is able to make the play to record the first out of the inning for the Colorado Rockies here in the bottom of the second inning. As Jon Gray fires to Travis Shaw on a 2-2 count, this ball is driven deep to center field. Going back is Charlie Blackmon, who's at the track at the wall, makes the play, and saves the home run from Travis Shaw to retire the side in the bottom of the second inning as Trevor Story leads off the top of the third with the ground ball off the pitch pitcher's mound, but Orlando Arcia is able to make the play. Trevor Story safe at first, no throw to even challenge Trevor Story there. Speaking of Trevor Story, he's stealing second base, and the catcher doesn't even have a chance to throw the ball to second to try to throw Trevor Story out, so Trevor Story successfully steals second base right there. Here comes Ryan Hannigan on an 0-1 count. Here comes the pitch from Junior Guerrero. Hannigan will try to bunt the ball down the first base line. Eric Thames fields it cleanly and steps on the bag, but Ryan Hannigan successfully moves Trevor Story to third base. Stepping up now is the pitcher, John Gray, who will again attempt to bunt the ball. This time, John Gray successfully does so. He bunts it toward the shortstop. The third baseman cuts the shortstop off and fires to first base to record the out, but Trevor Story did come ahead and score the first run of the game for the Colorado Rockies. And with 2 outs in the bottom of the third inning on a 1-2 count, Junior Guerrero will swing and miss for strike 3 as John Gray retires the side in the bottom of the third. Skipping ahead a little bit to the top of the fourth inning with 1 out and a 2-2 count on Nolan Arenado. It's a long fly ball to deep left center field. Looking up is both Braun and Broxton. That ball is gone. It's a home run from Nolan Arenado, and the Rockies take the lead 2-0 in the top of the fourth. In the bottom of the fourth inning, Jonathan Villar is at the plate with an 0-2 count, swung on and missed for strike number 3 as Gray records another strikeout. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from John Gray to Keon Broxton, swung on and missed for strike 3. Next batter up is Ryan Braun, the left fielder for the Brewers. Here comes the pitch from John Gray. It's swung on, hit right over the shortstop Trevor Story's head, and he is not able to make the play. Charlie Blackmon will field the ball and fire it to second base, but unfortunately Ryan Braun is able to beat it out for a double. Next batter up here is Eric Thames, and with the 2-2 count, it will be swung on and missed for strike 3 to retire the side. Skipping ahead to the bottom of the fifth inning, here comes the pitch from John Gray. It is swung on, hit to Ian Desmond, who is unable to make the play, and the ball goes into right field for Carlos Gonzalez, who will fire to the cutoff man, DJ LeMahieu, and we now have a runner on first base with nobody out. Next batter up will hit the ball right back to Ian Desmond, who will be able to make the play that time, but unfortunately Trevor Story stutters a little bit and is not able to turn the double play. Manny Pena, the Brewers catcher, will be at the plate right now, and Ryan Hannigan thought for some reason that the runner was going there, but nothing happening on that play. But Pena will swing and miss for strike 3, and that side is retired. Due up is Gray, Blackmon, and LeMahieu for the Rockies. Unfortunately, John Gray wasn't able to do anything on offense, but we do have Charlie Blackmon at the plate, who will swing and hit this one right back up the middle for a base hit into center field, and Charlie Blackmon is aboard with 1 man out here in the top of the 6th inning. DJ LeMahieu is the next man up, who swings, grounds it right back to second baseman Jonathan Villar, who will fire to second and over to first for the double play, and the side is retired for the Rockies. The Rockies were able to easily retire the first batter of the inning with a pop-up to second base. Here comes Jonathan Villar, the second baseman for the Milwaukee Brewers, and the pitch coming in from John Gray is bunted by Villar. Nolan Arenado trying to make a play, but unfortunately Villar beats out the throw pretty easily as he had 62 stolen bases, so you would expect some great speed from Jonathan Villar. And speaking of that speed, he tries to steal second base here and successfully does so, and that speed is really coming through for the Brewers and Jonathan Villar. Keon Broxton hits the ball to left field. David Dahl fields it cleanly and stops the runner from coming in to score on the play. But we do have runners on first and third here with only 1 out. Ryan Braun at the plate will hit one to right field. Carlos Gonzalez trying to throw the ball to second base, but unfortunately that does bring in 1 run, and that will get the bullpen loose here. Mike Dunn is going to warm up for the Colorado Rockies. And also, we are going to warm up Adam Ottavino as well. For now, it looks like Jonathan Gray is going to stay in the game and pitch to Eric Thames, who grounds it to first baseman Ian Desmond, who fires to second base with Trevor Story covering, trying to get the double play. Unfortunately, we are not going to be able to get the double play yet again here in this inning. And John Gray issues a walk to Travis Shaw, and Domingo Santana steps to the plate and finally strikes out. Jonathan Gray gets out of the inning unharmed right there. The first pitching change of the season comes from the Brewers, with Carlos Torres coming in to pitch for Junior Guerrero here in the top of the 7th inning, where we have Nolan Arenado at the plate with a 1-2 count. Arenado will swing and ground it over to Orlando Arcia, who fires it over to Eric Thames to record the first out of the inning. Carlos Gonzalez, the next batter up for the Rockies, is going to be taking this pitch from Carlos Torres. Gonzalez hits it to left center field, and Ryan Braun is easily able to make this play for the Milwaukee Brewers. Next batter up is the first baseman Ian Desmond, who will take this pitch, and it is called strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mike Dunn comes in to pitch in this game for the Colorado Rockies as John Gray's night is over. The first batter, Mike Dunn, will face is Manny Pena, and Pena will ground this one right back up the middle for a base hit, and that will put a man on with nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th inning for the Milwaukee Brewers. The next batter up is going to pop it right up to right field. Carlos Gonzalez is easily able to make this play and record the first out of the inning. There's going to be a pinch hitter for the Brewers as the pitcher will come out of the game and the catcher, Andrew Susac, will come in and hit one. It's a long fly ball, deep center field. Going back is Blackman at the track of the wall. That ball is gone. It's a 2-run home run for the Milwaukee Brewers, and that'll do it for Mike Dunn. He gets taken out of the game immediately after that. Adam Ottavino comes in to try to stop the bleeding here. Jonathan Villar at the plate, strike 3. And now we have Keon Broxton at the plate with 2 outs. He hits one right up the middle. That is going to be a base hit. Charlie Blackman will field the ball and fire it into second base for the Rockies. Ryan Braun steps in. He's got a double and a single and an RBI already. Let's see if we can stop the bleeding here. As Ryan Braun will swing and ground it to the shortstop, Trevor Story. Story will fire it over to first base, and that will retire the side for the Brewers in that inning. We have a pitching change here in the top of the 8th inning for the Brewers as Marinez comes to take the hill and takes the ball from Carlos Torres. The first batter Marinez faces is David Dahl, the left fielder, and Dahl will chase the pitch out of the zone for strike 3. And now we have Ryan Hannigan up at the plate after Trevor Story didn't do anything, and Hannigan will swing and miss for strike 3. Due up for the Brewers is Thames, Shaw, and Domingo Santana. And Thames will ground it right back to DJ LeMahieu, who will throw him out for the first out of the inning. Travis Shaw at the plate will swing and ground this one to Trevor Story. Story fields it cleanly, fires to first base, and easily picks up the out for the second out of the inning. Next batter up is Domingo Santana, the right fielder for the Milwaukee Brewers, who is going to swing and miss for strike 3. That'll retire the side. Due up is Adam Ottavino, Charlie Blackman, and DJ LeMahieu. And we have another pitching change for the Brewers. Neftali Feliz comes in. The Rockies will bring in a pinch hitter of their own as Mark Reynolds will hit for Adam Ottavino here in the top of the 9th inning. And Reynolds is down with an 0-2 count here with nobody out in the top of the 9th. Reynolds swing and miss, strike 3, and he does not get the job done as a pinch hitter here in this inning as there are now 1 out. Charlie Blackman with 2 outs takes the pitch right down the middle. Not sure what he's looking at right there. DJ LeMahieu up, 2 outs. 0-2 count coming. Here comes the windup, and the pitch from the Neftali Feliz is going to be swung on and missed by DJ LeMahieu. The game is over, and the Brewers win this game 3-2. Thanks to a pinch-hitting home run by catcher Andrew Susac in the bottom of the 7th inning to give the Brewers the 3-2 lead. But that's pretty much going to wrap this game up, guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. Let me know down in the comments if you like the format, if I should change it up a little bit, or if I should leave it the same. I would greatly appreciate all the comments. Last thing I wanted to do in this video is just take a quick look at some of the key players from this game. Nolan Arenado led the way for the Rockies as expected, 1 for 3 with a home run, an RBI, and a run scored. Trevor Story went 1 for 3 with a run scored. He scored the first run of the season for the Rockies. Charlie Blackman went 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts, and LeMahieu went 0 for 4 with a strikeout. As for the Brewers, the pinch-in home run led the way from Andrew Susac. He had 2 RBIs there. Ryan Braun went 2 for 4 with a double and an RBI. Jonathan Villar went 1 for 4 and a run scored. And Manny Pena went 1 for 4 with a run scored. That's the end of this video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you're new. Like the video. And until next time, I'm JCDallas signing out.